We got a special visitor coming to the factory today. Gonna go down, welcome him in.
Filming already.
Dude!
What's up, brother? How you
Gotcha.
doing, man? Good to see
Welcome
you.
back.
Oh, I was getting tired of all that blue sky and nice food and good weather. It's great to be back. How you doing, man?
Doing awesome, man.
Awesome.
Good to have you back. Let's build some bikes.
Alright.
How many bikes are we doing this with? All of them. They're packing up bikes right now, all the ones that are expected. At the same time, got bikes from the big batch of 400 on the line. That's been running all day. So we're just cranking bikes out. Also have a bunch packaged, ready to go. The container's gonna arrive in just a couple hours. We'll get these on the road. So who do we got here? Marco, San Francisco. Tom in Brooklyn. Cristobal, New York. Thomas, North Carolina. Nancy, Minden, Nevada. Dwight, Oroville, Washington. Paul in Denver, Colorado. Jared, Tarzana, California. Lisa in Los Gatos, California. Jeffrey, Plymouth, Michigan. Akshay, Melrose, Massachusetts. Stephen, Marina, California. Peter, Gresham, Oregon. Wolf in Monterey, California. Galen, Danville, Vermont. David in Agora Hills, California. Roberto, Sammamish, Washington. Peter, San Diego, California. Stephen in Foster City, California. Alan, San Rafael, California. Michael in San Francisco. Mary in Baltimore, Maryland. Isaac in Seabrook, Texas. Leo in Seattle, Washington. Huang in San Jose, California. Robert, Monrovia, California. Glenn in Maple Park, Illinois. Isai, San Antonio, Texas. Ed in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Robert, Leawood, Kansas. William in Apple Valley, California. Sheldon, Castro Valley, California. Chris, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Robert, Leawood, Kansas. Is it good? Good. Carl, San Diego, California. William in Wilmington. Mary, Tigard, Oregon. Mark in Dunwoody, Georgia. Bart in Kentucky. Anthony, Blaine, Washington. Linda in Fountain Valley. EHP 100, Tryon, North Carolina. Frank in Chino Hills, California. Trace, Las Vegas, Nevada. Peter, Atlanta, Georgia. Linda in Fountain Valley, California. Donald, Elk Grove, California. Kelly, Heber City, Utah. Todd, East Sound, Washington. Suzanne in Sonoma, California. Galen, Danville, Vermont. Paul, Burlingame, California. David, Los Angeles, California. Ed, Corona Del Mar, California.
辛苦了，
不冷，
看来后。
明天就冷，要多穿点儿。明天要是6度。
Renee, Morgantown, West Virginia. Chris in Naples, Florida. Trey in New Braunfels, Texas. Kevin, Madison, Connecticut. Jacqueline, Nashville, Tennessee. Philippe in San Francisco. This one's pretty special. Samuel in Alaska. We'll find a way, buddy. We'll find a way to get it there. Jeffrey in Texas. Jim, Omaha, Nebraska. Ian, Aptos, California. Andrew, Morton, Illinois. Scola, Novato, California. Sheldon in Castro Valley, California. Howard, Mission, Texas. Jensen, Anacortes, Washington. Frederick, Los Angeles. Leo, Milpitas, California. Kyle, Antioch, Tennessee. Tom, Columbia Falls, Montana. Jordan, this is APO address, so a military base somewhere. Thanks for your service. Daniel, Portland, Oregon. John in Huntsville, Alabama. David, Cordova, Tennessee. Jocelyn, Ladoga, Indiana. Les in Plantation, Florida. Scott in San Francisco. Jerry, Ridgewood, New York. Delcio, New York, New York. Mike, Harwich, Massachusetts. Patrick, Buffalo, New York. Hey everyone, just a few things I wanted to discuss as we're getting these bikes out. We're finally nearing the end of this production run. Just have a few more bikes out before we're caught up, and then the small countries get those bikes out. All the bikes will be done. So thank you everybody for being so patient with us. A couple things I wanted to address. I see a lot of people asking questions about range with the throttle, speed, etc. So I wanted to just go through that real quick. So I've seen some people saying they're not getting 46 miles with the throttle only on these bikes. These bikes won't do that. You can't get 46 miles only throttle. In the campaign we did mention that we're getting with the Roadster 46 miles of full power. What we mean is the highest pedal assist level, so that's pedal assist level 5, and you're also going to be pedaling, because that's the way we use the bikes ourselves, and that's the way we imagine other people would be using the bikes, mostly in the highest power, sometimes in lower powers. You will see other e-bike manufacturers or other claims of 100 miles, things like that, and yeah, you could definitely do that in pedal assist level 1, or just make level 1 give you 1 watt of power and just ride almost forever. We didn't envision very many people riding with only throttle forever. We personally wouldn't do that. It's not a motorcycle, it's a bicycle. It's meant to be pedaled. You have the throttle there if you want to use it, but the throttle range is going to be less than that if you were pedaling. The other thing on the throttle is we have seen some people not so happy about how the throttle kicks in slowly. So there was reason for that. Working with the motor manufacturer, Buffelli, they gave us a program to use with the controller and the motor that is a gradual increase in the amount of power that gets applied from the throttle, which was about 3 seconds from 0 to 100% power on the throttle. And so that's why you notice if you've gotten your bike already and you hit the throttle, it kind of goes whoop, and it slowly goes up to 100%. A lot of people aren't very happy with that. They want all the power all the time. I totally agree. We want as much power as possible. So we've been working really closely with the motor manufacturer, going back and forth kind of for the past few weeks really, and we finally come up with a controller program that's greatly minimized that. We brought it to almost instantaneously, and I'll show you how it works here. So full throttle, pretty much instantaneously have the power. It's pretty cool. You want to see how it looks with a person on it. So with a person riding on it, and for reference, I'm 155 pounds. This is flat ground. I'm on a trail which has slightly greater rolling resistance than a Roadster, and I'm in the lowest gear. This is how the throttle works. Now, that's just up a little tiny hill there. It's really important with these throttles and using the bike that you're in the appropriate gear. Some people, they're not, you haven't been using a bike with 9 gears before. A lot of bikes on the market only have 1 gear, so make sure if you're not using the gears, just run through them and see how each different gear performs differently. Because for acceleration, you want to be on the lowest gear. For hill climbing, also the lowest gear. And then for top speed, you crank it up to the highest gear and you'll be able to get higher speed. So that's really important to get the best performance out of your bike. So we've just implemented these throttle changes now. All the bikes going out are going to have this. That means, if you've been waiting a long time to get your bike, you will have the benefit of having the extra development, the technology, some upgraded accessories and stuff, any changes we make along the road. So that is the silver lining of having to wait so long, is that you do get, the newest technology. If you've already gotten your bike and you're not happy about the throttle, we're gonna figure out something to address that. So if you wanna get better performance and a faster response on the throttle, we're gonna work on something. We're working on a solution right now that will allow you to be able to flash firmware to your controller. You'll need a data cable and a program to do it, but we're trying to figure that out and get this program, and we'll have an answer for you guys soon. So just hang tight, and we're gonna figure out how you guys, if you want to, can increase the speed of your throttle. So thanks for hanging with us, guys. I hope you'll enjoy these modifications if you haven't received the bike yet, and that you'll be able to get it in if you really want it and make the bike exactly how you like it. Paul in Longboat, Florida. Nancy, Boston, Pennsylvania. Patrick, Buffalo, New York. Patricia, Sparks, Nevada. Ben, Portland, Oregon. Mike in Hardwick, Massachusetts. Delcio, New York, New York. Jerry, Ridgewood, New York. Scott, San Francisco, California. Thomas, Columbia, Ohio. John in Phoenix, Arizona. Prairie Digital, Northbrook, Illinois. Dennis, Manassas, Virginia. Mr. Savage, Austin, Texas. Jed, Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Colin, Fountain Valley, California. Steven in Las Vegas, Nevada. Michael in San Diego. Neil, Prescott, Arizona. John in San Diego. Anthony, Brea, California. Jennifer in Carson, Washington. Joe in Chillicothe, Ohio. Gregory, South Carolina. Bratislav, San Antonio, Texas. James in Rhode Island. Scott in Flower Mound, Texas. 3 bikes for Tom in Santa Eulalia, an island of Spain. Been tough trying to find how to get them there. Finally got a shipping company that will take them. These guys are gonna load them up, get them on the road. 9 o'clock, the job is done. So everyone, this is container 6 to the US. Out, how many bikes did we get in here? 190?
190, yeah.
190 bikes in here to the US. I'll be there in a few weeks. It's too cold to think right now. But I have to show off the flex shirt, so I took my jacket off. 190 bikes to the US. The guys have been working hard. 10 days, no breaks here in the factory. They'll have a day off tomorrow. And then we'll keep cranking on bikes. Another container to the US. We've got Australia to go very, very soon. And more bikes to smaller countries. Anybody who's been left out, we're gonna get you guys. We haven't forgot about you. Thanks for the support, and can't wait for you to get the bike. 1, 2, 3, FLX! Ooh.